On December 30th at 5:26 p.m. Eastern Time, we have the Capricorn New Moon. Every new moon is an ending and a new beginning, a new chapter, a new perspective. This new moon is in Capricorn themes of our consciousness, of life, that begins to take form throughout the 30-day lunation cycle. The sun and moon will be in a conjunction at 9 degrees Capricorn, 43 minutes, getting a sextile, a positive opportunity, supportive energy from Saturn in Pisces, indicating that this Capricorn new moon brings support for stability and emotional maturity. What's especially significant in this Capricorn new moon is Pluto just finished his 16-year transit in Capricorn. Pluto represents death, rebirth, transformation, and power. Pluto rules over our psychological evolution on this human journey. He brings us to the dark parts of our psyche in order for us to see the light, to transform. We have all been moving through difficult challenges that require deep inner shifts, finding our inner authority that forced us to evolve and change in the Capricorn areas of our consciousness, of life. This Capricorn new moon is happening with Pluto now in Aquarius and has the potential to kick off a phoenix rising energy from within us. On this Capricorn new moon, the sun and moon are both going to be in the 38th I Ching, the fighter, opposition, the energy, the pressure to discover the value and direction of life. We're being asked to accept and forgive what was, what we have been moving through in the last 16 years, and what is now, as we assess and reflect what we have learned, and consider what is worth fighting for in this moment. During this Capricorn new moon lunation cycle, we're having our second Pluto-Mars opposition, happening exact January 3rd. The energy is building now. This time, it is happening in fixed energy. Pluto at 1 degrees Aquarius will be opposing Mars retrograde at 1 degrees Leo. We are going to experience this energy in multiple ways. There will be world events that will be revealing this energy, that have the potential to change the world. Pluto is intense transformations, fears, power, control, requiring us to see the truth of what has been hidden behind the scenes, uncomfortable secrets. Mars is about the warrior spirit, what we want to go for, what we want to fight for, how we approach challenges, how we stand up for ourselves. Mars is also connected to our physical body. So understanding these two archetypes can help move through this intense, powerful standoff. This is where the energy can escalate, as both are in fixed energies. The first Pluto-Mars opposition happened at the beginning of November, but Mars was in Cancer and Pluto was in Capricorn, both in cardinal energy, pushing and requiring a new start, potentially brought up anger and emotional triggers. Now, in the beginning of January, the second standoff, each is more locked into a position because they're both in fixed energies, which doesn't like change. Mars is going to fight for what he wants, and Pluto is going to require evolution and transformation. This particular opposition may be more intense. Mars and Pluto are energetically related. Mars is the lower octave of Pluto, and Pluto is the higher octave of Mars. Both will do what it takes to follow and trust their willpower. There is a deep desire to face something head on, to confront an opposition. No compromising or backing down. All parties will be fixed and locked in, which may cause an escalation, triggering heat, anger, rage, intensity, especially with Mars and Leo, fixed fire energy. Pluto in Aquarius is about technology, social media, higher realms, the secrets of what has been happening behind the scenes. Pluto in Aquarius is working with us on a new energetic field. We have not been here before. So as January begins, we may have a new world challenge presented to us in the collective, and the energy will be revisited in late April as the third opposition will take place. So whatever shows up for you will not be fully resolved until late April. When there's intense, powerful energy in the sky, it is helpful to focus on what's actually in front of you, to move through it, to face it, to feel it within your body. With Pluto, it's about fears, being triggered, power plays, manipulations, standoffs, and all of this is coming up in the collective and affecting each of us as well. Mars in Leo is our sense of self, how we feel strong in sharing who we are. It's about putting our creative self-expression into the world. It's about how we show up to be recognized and seen for our authentic self-expression, the truth of who we are. Mars in Leo is the most powerful when he is in his heart, so feeling confident with who we are regardless what is happening outside of us, regardless if there's an applause, an audience, or anyone paying attention, because none of that matters, because the true strengths and lessons in Mars and Leo is about this is who I am, this is how I share my creativity and light. Now that is what is going to receive an opposition with Pluto in Aquarius, which is fixed air energy, fixated on the future, and how your personal energy affects the collective. Is it healthy, powerful, and helpful, connected to higher consciousness and the bigger intention of humanity's evolution? Now, Mars in Leo can be selfish or self-focused. It can be focused on self-appearance, wearing a mask, trying to please the audience on the lower vibrations, or pretending to be something for attention and fame. This Pluto in Aquarius is challenging the intention of our individual energy, which can bring up unconscious collective programming. This opposition may bring for some arguments, breakups, separations, either coming from you or from the other, which is cosmically right on time and is here to serve a higher purpose, to get us to the true essence of who we are, what we love, what we desire, what we be. And this separation may help us discover just that, a self-discovery process that is meant to bring us to our hearts, what we have been disconnected from. This may be experienced as standing up for your sovereignty that may show up through a disagreement, a fight, an ending, letting others go their own way. Allowing the energy to separate can be one of the best gifts you can give yourself and the other right now. And the new assignment we're being asked is to be and honor what comes up, to feel fully pain, fear, loss, sadness, anger, honoring what we feel. This energy can activate a new life direction, new life choices, the energy of going your own way or going on a new way, especially if you have planets or points in the early degrees of fixed signs, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Change can feel the hardest for fixed signs, especially if you're not the one choosing it. And it might feel like you're not choosing it, but Pluto is. Pluto is connected to our future self, our higher potential. The more open, allowing, yielding, accepting, and surrendered we are, the easier it will be to move through this energy. With Pluto, you don't want to control the other, the situation, or the outcome. It simply won't work. Pluto is here to destroy, a death and a rebirth. Trust in what shows up. Follow your instincts, your body consciousness. Trust in the experience of being alive. Honor the struggle by honoring the moment, by honoring how you feel, by honoring and accepting what's unfolding in the moment. Trust that you're being led on a new divinely guided journey forward, and be blessed on this Capricorn new moon.